Yeah, it says you're live now. Fine.
Awesome. Yay. Now let me get to that channel.
It might take a second.
I am live on Bitchin' in the
Yeah.
Kitchen for the first time on my Zoom.
Yeah, it's showing you now.
Awesome.
All right.
Steve, if you can send out links to everybody. I'd
Hang on a second. I'll get this volume down.
Okay, honey. I gotta get to my own channel. This is the first time I've gone live on my Bitchin' in the Kitchen, and frankly, I feel like crap this morning. Thought I would just get on here and since I feel like crap, talk about some things that have been going on because I feel yucky. And yes, there are meatballs on my screen because meatballs make me happy. Meatballs are on my merch. Meatballs are delicious. Meatballs are comfort food. And everybody needs to see meatballs. Let's get off Top Chat. Fuck Top Chat. Now, this is, if you follow me on my Mama Best World, yeah, you've heard me bitching on there, but bitching in the kitchen, that's what this is specifically for. Let me send this out to all my lovely Twitter followers. Come bitch with us. Come bitch and moan. This is what this channel is all about. And I will start it out. Oh my God. Let's see if we can get this to fill up. A lot of people don't know that I have this channel because I don't advertise it a whole lot, but that's okay. You will find out. I'm moving a lot of my content. Trying to over here. Let's see who I've got. I've got Steve. My good buddy Steve Yoakum. He's being trolled now. That means he's getting famous. What was it, Kevin Hart and a bunch of others. And my daughter told me that. She said, when you start getting really nasty trolls, Mom, you're getting famous. And I'm like, well, great, yay. And as you know, I have a lot of haters. And I have haters that follow every word. There's Albert, admit one. Hey, Albert, how are you this morning? Albert, my love, I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Hey.
Turn your volume up, babe.
Pretty good. How are you?
I woke up. I couldn't breathe. As you know, I'm becoming addicted to Alka-Seltzer.
Missy.
There you are. If anybody wants to come up, send them a link. We have 3 people in here. Y'all come up. Come up, talk. Come up, bitch. Tell us what happened to your week during your week. You can bitch about your family, your kids, your job, or just other people on the internet that you don't like. We don't care, do we? Why is this saying that it was set? There's a set reminder on this thing.
That was the other one.
That was the other one? Why is there a reminder? I didn't do that.
It was one that
there's a mutiny in this damn laptop, and I don't like it.
Supposed to start at 11.
It's almost 11, so.
But it won't go live until you hit live.
It's counting down. It's literally 3 minutes.
It's left over from
can't breathe, y'all. I'm gonna get a bottle of bourbon, I swear to God, and just kill this shit. I got sent screenshots of people debating whether or not I had a fucking cold. Can you believe that? I mean, these people are up my ass so fucking far. They said, ooh, she went on Randy's panel. Now, I went on Randy's panel to apologize to Sarah Smiles. Apparently, Sarah Smiles has had her feelings hurt for 2 years. I did a summer solstice, and I evidently hurt her feelings. I said that she did not do makeup well back then. I still don't think she was a Jeffree Star man MUA back then. And you know what? That was my opinion. I might have said it ugly and I shouldn't have. But I apologized to her. I said her makeup skills have improved in this time. And they have. Fuck, it's been 2 years, right? You know, but I probably said it rude and it hurt her feelings. Why 2 years ago when I hurt her feelings, didn't she come to me and say, Beth, that hurt my feelings? You hurt my feelings. That was rude of you. And I liked you. And yeah, it hurt my feelings. I'd have apologized. So, but I went on Randy's panel, called in and said, I am sorry. You know, you didn't have the best tools. You weren't working with the best makeup. And I was hypercritical. I have a problem. I am critical. I am. Sometimes I'm bitchy and sometimes I'm too critical of people. And I know this, but I'll apologize for it, for fuck's sake.
But why would
2
it
years.
take 2 years to come out and bitch at you for it instead of
I
right
know.
then?
Just say, you hurt my feeling. You're a vile, terrible person. And then have like, what, 100 people go, oh, you're mean, Sarah. Well, if Sarah had come to me, I'd have apologized and I'd have retracted my statement and I'd have felt bad about it. And then it'd have been over with, wound healed, right? So, but, I mean, for real, is my opinion that fucking important?
Well, I don't know what that's about in chat.
I can't even. Is there somebody in the chat?
Somebody called Paparazzi
It's
song
a
says,
troll.
bitching in the
It's
kitchen. Why did you F
fuck
over Mallory?
Yeah.
I ain't fuck over Mallory. I
The
love Mallory.
troll.
What the hell?
Some
I can't
troll.
see. Why am I not seeing the chat move?
I don't know. I got it up on another screen. It's probably some
Oh.
troll.
Yeah.
Probably. Why can't I see mine the right thing? Mine's still counting, waiting for countdown. That's
What
crazy.
year?
Why did I fuck over Mallory? I love Mallory. What the hell are you talking about? Wait a minute. Let me see. Is this it? I'm on the wrong thing. That's
What
crazy.
year?
Why did I fuck over Mallory? I love Mallory. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. Oh, I was on the.
You
I got
You
two
was
on
on
the
the
same
wrong one.
I
Yeah.
was on the wrong thing. Oh, now I see people.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mimi.
How in the hell did I fuck over Mallory? Hey, y'all. Oh, I see people. Paparette, that is not the real Paparette. Paparette was a good friend of mine. That is a troll. Get them the fuck out of here. Fuck you for using Paparette's name, you piece of shit. That's Embry Rose. You cunt. Get out of my goddamn chat, you piece of shit. You want some heat on you? I and everybody else that loved Paparette will come down on you like hellfire. You goddamn piece of shit for using her name. She was one of the sweetest people in this world, and I knew her from the time I came in here until the time she passed away. You goddamn piece of shit. How dare you use her name? Now, you want to see some, this is born Grump. Y'all gonna see me lose my goddamn mind. Don't you ever come in here, and don't you ever come in any chat where I am or any of her friends are. Now, y'all want to see me pop off? Use somebody like her. She was an angel on earth. So fuck you, Embry Rose. And I know it's you because we've all been watching you. Stupid cunt. Now, there's my little rant for the day. Hey, proofs to the pudding.
Hey, we can't ban or unhit anybody because or hide anybody because of
there you go.
There's no mods.
Here, wait a minute. Let me give Key-Pie mod. Type in the chat. I'll give you. I'll mod y'all up. Okay. Proof, you should be a mod. Cutie Pie, you should be a mod. Albert, let me make you mod. Steve, type in the chat.
Already am one.
Oh my god, that Paparette shit. That, oh my god.
Already am a mod in here. So.
Okay. Oh my god, Aunt Mimi. So you know how we felt about Paparette. She was one of the sweet. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit. That had me so mad. I got tears running. Y'all know how it is when you get a cold. You get tears running when you get upset. Oh, fucking come in here, Embry. You have a special place in hell, and it ain't the throne either. It's gonna be you're gonna be scrubbing toilets in hell. Thanks, Pearl. Pearl, where are you? I don't even. to you.
Embry Rose and her hose.
Yeah, Embry Rose. She takes. You know what? She could take that. She could take one of the best people that any of us have ever known on here, and you can ask anybody who knew her. She was kind and sweet, never said a bad thing to anybody. She was a beautiful, beautiful soul. And I am talking one of the kind. You could talk to her, and I mean, she was an angel on earth. And when she passed away, it like killed all of us. It about did. I mean, we cried for days. And to use her name, that you're a piece of shit. Piece of shit. I gotta take a drink. My throat's so sore. All right, now I'm getting my Alka-Seltzer. It'll probably just calm me down. All right, listen what these fucking trolls did. I got sent screenshots. They're like, she was on Randy's panel just talking fine. Apologizing. Well, yeah, I just had some damn Flonase. I gotta find the Flonase too, because y'all hear me getting stuffy. When you take the Flonase, you sound normal. I was fine. The Alka-Seltzer plus hadn't kicked in. And then what happened when I got over to Pirates?
Dragon Lady.
The Alka-Seltzer plus kicked in, and I started sounding like I was drunk. Y'all know how it was. And what did I say? I said, I'm getting off of here. I'm starting to sound drunk, and they'll accuse me of drinking. Right? And y'all were all like, yeah, you know what they'll be saying. And I got off, and they were like, and they were analyzing every word I said. They even had like little screen clips. These people need to get a fucking life, get a job, get a family, do something with yourself. Go work at Goodwill, go work at Walmart as a greeter. I'm sure they'll hire them because they ain't got nothing better to do than say, hi, how you doing? What's the local gossip? Because if they're concentrated on me and what's going on in my life, they have no life of their own. They need to find one. Now let me say hi to some people. Oh, let's see. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Cutie Pie. Hey, Puddin'. I love her. By the way, if you all don't know her and haven't talked to her, she's one of the sweetest people in the world. I've known her for a good long time. Honey, I've been fighting this cold. If y'all didn't watch Holly's Ghost Church stream, it's hilarious because they're about tripping over. They're trying to find her family graves, and you can see some orbs, but she's there with CJ from RSN. And, and they've got these shitty flashlights and they're trying to read graves, and they've got a ghost box. Now, the ghost box actually was kind of good. It pointed out some things, and they looked it up, and it ended up being true. It was kind of good. So anyway, while they're doing that, all of a sudden I got whoosh. You know how when you get hit with allergies or a cold, like immediately, it hits you in the face like a brick. That's what happened. I was like, oh my God, something's in the air. I couldn't breathe. Felt like something was sitting on my chest, and my cold hit me in the face. So, and I'm digging for Flonase, and Daniel found one Alka-Seltzer plus, because that's what I live on. And he went the next morning, got me some Flonase so I can breathe. So all this week, have I talked about anything but my fucking cold and how I can't breathe? No. I mean, I haven't put it out on Twitter as a huge announcement, but I haven't done hardly anything this week. And when I have filmed, I've taken the meds and taken a big dose of Flonase so I can breathe for like an hour. And these people are dissecting it. Why do they care? They hate me so much. Oh, yeah, Cutie Pie. Hey, that Alka-Seltzer cold and flu is the shit. Hey, Steph. You're not a mod. Wait a minute. Let me get you. They have been, have y'all noticed that you get modded and demodded since we're using Zoom?
Wait, does it every time?
I've noticed like on Zoom, I've modded people and then it'll take it off and I have to remod them. But we're on bitching in the kitchen, so. Let me go ahead and mod Irish Dragon Lady. Okay, I think we're good now. But if you all will tweet this out, that way people know where I am, because people are like, oh, I didn't even know you were on that channel. I didn't even know, because I don't even have 1,000 on this channel. But I'm not risking, we cuss and fuss and everything. Where's Rainbow at? Somebody send Rainbow link.
Oh, she had a doctor.
Oh, that's right. I hope everything goes good. And you know what? There's a lot of people that we're finding out and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, chat, tell me if I'm wrong. We're finding out people's true natures on, I'm the same person. Well, I've changed a little bit because I've had to toughen up. When I first came on here, I was a lot sweeter than I am now, let's face it, because I trusted more people. But true natures are coming out. We're seeing people that tried to act like they were carrying Bibles and wearing crucifixes, and butter wouldn't melt in their mouth, to where now they're saying the N word, and they're calling people's kids the R word, and they're saying some ugly things, and I'm like, you've been hiding for a while. You've been wearing a mask. Y'all seeing that too?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
and people are accusing me of stuff that other people are doing. Like I didn't say anything about anybody's infants, but I'm not going to get into two women who are fighting over it.
that's why they do. See what sticks to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't call anybody's kids anything.
Rainbow's on her way to a doc appointment. So.
Okay. She'll be here later. We'll probably still be on. Daniel's fishing. This is probably the last fishing trip for the year. He was up at 4:30. Kissed me bye, brought me a Greek yogurt, and said, I love you. I'm going to go rip some lips. I'm like, go ahead. Enjoy it. You can't do the Alka-Seltzer. If I have a cold, I crave it anymore. I'm like, please give me this stuff as relief. And I noticed somebody's been told to take probiotics. Have you noticed in every chat? All right, you need to take probiotics. You know why? Because probiotics kill yeast. And I'm just going to give a little lecture here. Don't take it for what it is. When you lose a lot of weight, you have skin folds, okay? Or if you have big breasts like myself, or if you take a lot of antibiotics, like I've had to throughout my life because of autoimmune disorders, you have yeast in your body because the good bacteria die. Antibiotics kill bacteria. That's what they're for. Well, we need good bacteria in our body to keep yeast from growing, like vaginal yeast between the folds of the skin. Babies get thrush, but adults get thrush too in their mouth. You know why? Because you don't have the good bacteria to kill it. Okay, yeast is what makes bread. That's why if you go to have sex with a woman, it smells like she's baking sourdough, you get the hell away from it.
Oh God.
Okay. I was told, and this is just hearsay, that somebody lost their job because it smelled like they were baking an Amish sourdough bread every time they came into work. All right. And it's not just from not taking showers. It's because they're not eating right. And after you've had gastric bypass surgery, and I know this myself, you have to take probiotics. And that's to keep the balance of good bacteria in your body, so you do not form, you don't get yeast between those rolls of skin. Because let's face it, I got big boobs. You're gonna get a little boob sweat. You're gonna get it between, I have what they call the apron. I have to stay very clean, bathe every day, take the probiotics, keep everything dry, nice and neat. And hygiene is a very, very important thing. You can't go days without showering. And you certainly have to take probiotics to keep your balance. Well, that's why in somebody's chat, people who visit are like, probiotics. And you can't just eat yogurt. Yogurt's good, but you need to go ahead and
Missy, when you go take medicine, chase it with a shot of Jack, and it goes down nice and smooth.
Oh, yeah. Hey, alcohol kills germs, right, Steve?
That's right. You got strep throat or sore throat. I'll just kill that stuff right now.
That's right. But if you take antibiotics, take probiotics with it. And I'm going to tell you, I have autoimmune disease. I also got called a fucking hypochondriac this week, and I'm really not happy about that. If people knew how much I hated taking any kind of medicine, they would not be calling me a hypochondriac. That pissed me off. You know, I know what I've got and I know what to deal with it. I try not to talk about it that much. Now I've had a cold, but I don't like taking shots. I don't like taking insulin. I don't like taking all these fucking pills. But if I don't, I'm going to die. So I'd like to stay alive. So I do what I'm supposed to do. And I go see the damn doctors when I'm supposed to. I have to go this week. But if you don't take care of yourself, you start falling apart. And you know, but if you take like since I was little, I've had issues and they're like strep throat all the time. I would get strep throat every month or so. Give her more antibiotics. Give her more antibiotics. Well, then you have like the candida, which is yeast. Like I would have my feet stunk. My mom finally dunked them in bleach water and it killed it. I mean, it's crazy stuff like that. You have to know what you're doing. Yeah, you both hate the shot. We do. That's the thing. So, you know, if when somebody says, "Oh, you're making up this or that," I'm like, "Fuck you! How dare you? You don't live my life. Live in my shoes for one damn day. You know, I have to use a cane or be in a fucking. Do you know how embarrassing it is to be in a damn wheelchair, or have to use a cane, especially when you're pretty like me." I may be in a wheelchair, but I'm pretty. You know, I may be fat, but I'm pretty. But you know, it just pisses me off. Just pisses me off. People, hey, you're hypochondriac. Yeah, like I want this shit. You know, you take it for a while, right? I love Greek yogurt too, cutie pie. In fact, I got things sitting here. I couldn't eat all of it. Ugh. But it's blueberry. It's got fresh blueberries in it.
People are just jealous.
You know, I think they are.
Some people have wasted lives that they're still wasting.
Yeah. You know what?
Yours from get-go.
I may have things health-wise wrong, but I don't have other things wrong. All right. Who's next? Who's gonna bitch? Because I've done my little spiel there for a little bit. Yes, I'm eating the rest of my Greek yogurt. What you got going on, Steve? I want to hear you bitching.
Yeah, I'm bitching about it being cold. I've had the heat on the past few days.
It sucks, man.
And you know, pretty much around the house today, unless Mother Dearest calls me, then I have to go running around. But really haven't got much to bitch about. I've been kind of staying away from a lot of the drama BS for a few days.
That's smart.
So I don't even know what's going on half the time anymore right now.
There's the same shit, different day.
Well, that's why I stay away from it, because I just keep hearing the same thing over and over and over. Keep beating that same dead horse.
That's the thing. It'd be nice if there was new drama. There's just not. Same stupid shit.
It's just the same old throw some spaghetti against the wall and see how much of it sticks.
Yeah. I saw some stuff that I thought was pretty awful.
Missy should be up here. I mean, I bet she's got a lot of stuff. She's got a lot of stuff to bitch about.
Missy? Missy, you want a link? Send Missy a link in her DM. DM her a link. Come on up, Missy.
I noticed there's a lot of people trying to set people off just to laugh at it.
Yeah. And you know what? They try to dig up shit. Okay. I'm going to say this right now. Randy said it on her stream. Randy and I had a tiff. We weren't getting along, but we made up. I've talked to Randy live on her stream now twice. I've talked to Randy on the phone privately. We're cool. We're fine. We're over that shit. We're both adults. Okay? And y'all, people could think, oh, I'm such a horrible bitch, but people who know me know that I'm a softie inside. And I would help anybody, talk to anybody, give whatever. But Randy and I sat and talked like adults. And we don't have any beef. We don't. Randy's going through a lot. She was going to a funeral, and I saw her get attacked. And I she bent over backwards to try to squash the shit, and she was just treated like I felt bad for her. And I tweeted out, I told her, I said, you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. You've raised kids, you've overcome addiction, you know, you've got a husband and a home, you work full time. You know, she deserves respect. She doesn't deserve to be treated like shit. And I was mad for her. And we're not, I mean, we have respect for one another. We don't have any beef. But if someone that's supposed to be your friend treats you like that, are they your friend? I mean, I was secondhand mad for her. That was some bullshit. Send Missy a link, get her up here.
It don't matter if you take over the stream.
Honey, that's what the stream's for.
I noticed there was a troll that's from the paranormal side that's trolling my videos.
Oh, really? What are they doing?
They was saying I was trolling these two people, and then made a comment, replied back to them, and then they made another one saying that saying something to the effect that I shouldn't be talking about her private parts or female parts, and I'm like thinking, which female was I fucking talking about private parts on a fucking live stream?
Parts is parts.
Oops, sorry, hit the wrong button.
There was only one female from that side that we talk about, that she's always constantly digging on us.
I don't know.
I sent it to Missy, so whether she uses it or not.
Come on up, honey.
Yeah, it's like we can't help she has herpes.
Well, if she's got the herp, they make the pills. Go get you some Zyrtec or Cyclovir.
And now she's coming on over here to where we're at now, and it's like she's trying to be buddy up to the one that's against us.
It's so polarizing in there. You know, it's like you're on teams. That's crazy. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
if I like somebody, I like them. If I don't, I don't. And you know, that's the thing. And that's the one thing, you know, they always say, oh, the power trip, this, that, the other. We all have people we like that maybe some of our friends don't like. And that's okay. We're all cool with it.
But it shouldn't be like that. You know, it ain't like that with hardship.
Yeah, we don't, you know, we'll come, if somebody attacks one of us, we're all together. We're like, hey. But like, I have friends that say Steve doesn't like, or you don't like, or Power doesn't like, but I'm friends with them, but I don't force them on you, you know, but we have a respect that if you're with someone, then that's cool. But, you know, we respect each other's friendships with other people.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing, because we're all grown ups, you know.
The only exception is if you're going to talk shit about everybody on the ship, and then you come over and be, then you need to stay over there, because we don't like two-faced people.
Yeah, we don't do that shit either. There's no backstabbing. Why can't I send a link?
See.
Invite. All right, I'm hitting invite, copy URL.
Yeah, you copy the bottom left-hand side, copy the URL. Then you just it's just in your clipboard. Then you just go to wherever you want to put it at and paste it. Right click in there and paste.
Don't forget to do the hokey pokey.
Okay, I got it. I sent Angela one in case he wants to come up. Missy, send me a DM.
Missy's being shy.
Missy, quit being shy. We don't do that. Come on, baby girl.
Yeah.
Let it all hang out.
Yeah, I want to be there when you pop
Spill
your
your
cherry.
guts.
Yeah.
You're so gross. But that's
Uh,
Oh,
not nice.
well, that's what she said in the thing here. She wanted to be prepped before she got up there and got her cherry popped. And I said, I want to be there when you pop your cherry.
You ain't got to be a lick of sense. You ain't got a lick of sense. Oh, Lord. Do I even have you in my DMs? I know I do somewhere. I don't think I got you in my DMs. Why do I not have you in my DMs? Why do you not have my DMs? Send me a DM, woman.
yeah, Pearl's digging on me and Steve. Oh, poor Beth needing someone who talks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, Steve talks to me all the time. We're on the phone all the time together, either text or call back and forth, something. I don't know. Well, then you need to come on up here, Missy. You talk. Come on up.
Mm.
My thing is, it seems like recently people are finding reasons to argue. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they always go to the
Okay.
past, like 2 years, 3 years back.
That's
Yeah.
because there's nothing new. They go back in the old stuff, and the new people think it's new, but it's not.
You're
then
in my DMs, but I can't find it. Do you know how many DMs I've got like 200 DMs.
What are you talking about?
Cutie pie, Missy. She's in my DMs. Send me a new one. Just send me a new one, and that way it'll pop up at the top.
She
Yeah,
needs
'cause-
someone who bitches okay.
Hmm.
Just send me one real quick, and I can send it to you.
What a link?
Yeah, for
I
me.
already sent her a link.
Well, then pop on there.
I got Missy's in my DMs. I sent her one.
Okay.
So they can't find anything, so they start making up lies, and people
Yeah.
believe that crap when
Did
they
you
know damn right it ain't.
Okay.
Yeah, I
true.
already sent
Did
you
you
one.
see
Just
that
click on that.
video somebody made where I said I was explaining? I said, you know, if I was a bad person, I would make a really racist troll and actually do the shit that people are accusing everybody else of doing, but I can't do it. And Eric said, that's because you have a heart. I was like, I can't talk like that. I can't do those things. And then that dumbass Tally or whatever clipped it and said to where I'm going, it said, sounded like I'm going to make a really racist troll. And I mean, it totally misconstrued it. Hey, doll baby, there's Pearly. And it was like, and then of course Morgan came in and said, play the whole clip, you know. So showed him for the liar he is, or her, or whatever. Morning, did you have to work last night?
No, no, I didn't work last night. I just didn't sleep.
Oh no.
You get on that third shift schedule and it's hard to jump off of it.
Okay. What's your bitch for the day?
What's my bitch for the day? Oh, I've got lots of them.
Go ahead, let them fly.
Lots of them. If you're my friend and I'm trying to talk some sense into you and you hang up on me and then won't answer my calls, I'm gonna kick your ass. That's what.
That's all of us. I think we've all hung up on everybody.
And hang up and then fucking just turn off your phone. I was like, you motherfucker. I done bitched to him this morning though, so we ain't gonna get too far into that.
I'm guilty of doing that. I've done that to my kid too.
Y'all ever try to do a project with your husband?
Huh?
Have y'all ever tried to do a project with your husband?
Oh, have you met my kitchen?
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm in hell. Like
Hello,
we're already
Kelsey.
arguing and we haven't even started.
And you see why I bitched about my kitchen for what, 2 years? What are y'all working on?
We're gonna make articulating wings for my daughter for Halloween. We're supposed to. I don't know if we're gonna do it or not. I mean, literally, it got that bad.
Just go buy them.
You
Amazon.
can't buy them for like less than $100. I'm not
Mhm.
paying that kind of money. And we're talking in like a freaking 5-foot wingspan here, and they
Oh,
move.
oh. Good luck.
Right.
Just put them on. Just put them on springs so they move when she moves. Seriously.
No, she'll end up like I want them so they'll fold so she can like get through the door without tearing them to hell up.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, good luck.
It's not hard to make. There's several different ways that you can make it. And we're arguing about like the back piece, like
Mhm.
what it should be made out of and how big it should be. Like it's a whole thing right now.
Yeah.
Like there's not
Hey,
enough fucking coffee in the
Chelsea.
world.
I'm charging Mama
Eh.
Bass double her shirt for not saying hey.
Oh, I just now looked at the chat. Oh my God, Felsy's doing my merch, and it is so awesome.
Oh,
Just wait till you all see it. By the way, everybody's getting merch for Christmas. I expect you to wear it on live streams.
Yeah, I got merch I'm wanting to sell, but I can't have Felser or anybody sell it because I can get you 5 to 10 easy.
Oh my God. Did you see how fast Shane Dawson's merch sold out? I am so pissed
Yeah.
off. I was asleep and I
Yeah,
didn't get anything.
Hey, Felsie.
Listen, when you all see my merch, you all are going to be, oh my God, I need that. And there will be some giveaways, but I expect you all to buy my merch. Buy my merch.
I don't even buy Steve-O's merch, Mama Beth.
I bought I bought a t-shirt from Steve-O.
I did too. I used it as to put wax on my car.
It says BRB got
Nah, I'm just teasing.
it says BRB got a pee, and I got it for Daniel because
What is-
he always had a PE too.
what was that? Like is it infomercial or it's where they go and they sell things.
Yeah,
They sell a lot of things like necklaces and stuff like that, and
You
makeup.
talking about like HSN, Home Shopping
that's
Network?
it. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, I'm totally gonna have an infomercial on all my merch.
Why
I've
don't
got
somebody
hats
do
that say
that?
hashtag meatball, and then have my mamabestworld.com on the back. And then there's t-shirts that with meatballs on the boobs. It says keep your filthy paws off my juicy balls.
Oh my goodness.
It's all fun and cute. Aprons with no bitching in my the only bitching in my kitchen is done by me, and it has a spoon with a splatter on it.
I might need that one. My kids are all the time coming in there while I'm trying to cook Raising Hell.
Yeah,
Like,
you
get
need,
out, take that shit somewhere else.
and all my stuff's reasonably priced. We're working to keep the price point down, and but yeah, just really fun stuff, things that you can like literally give for Christmas presents that are cute and just funny. And we gotta do a coffee mug, don't we, Felsie? And yeah, so she's really talented. It's really cute. And Make Meatballs Great Again hats, MMGA. And yeah, so there's hats. And Mills says she's gonna wear one on the show. And then Mike's getting a t-shirt and she's getting a hat. She's gonna wear it on air. So now what day are you doing over there, girl?
Monday.
Yeah, I'm doing Friday. So it'll be fun.
Monday's going to be a super long day for me. Woo!
Yeah, Missy, it is so cute. I've seen as she's gone along, she's been showing me pictures, and it is so cute. And the link is up on my site, on mybestworld.com. The link is there. The merch isn't yet, but as soon as she gets all of the stuff and the pictures, the link will be there, and you can order. And oh yeah, proof. They're all gonna be there. And I just can't wait. I've already told all my friends and family. I'm like, yeah, y'all are getting merch for Christmas. That's it. That's where all your presents are coming from. So don't think you're getting anything else.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Daniel says his fishing buddy Dave is getting the meatball shirt. And he will be wearing it. Daniel's go get he says I'm wearing a hat to work. I'm like, okay. Yeah, and totes. We've got totes, and it's just all cute stuff, because most of the merch that I see isn't funny or else it doesn't really advertise the channel. I want all my stuff to be fun, So why does it say started streaming less than a minute ago? Oh my God, I'm gonna refresh.
That's that old thing. Just ignore that.
Yeah, I'm refreshing it. I have 42 people in here watching. Thank you all, 42 people. Please feel free to participate in chat. And if you have a bitch you would like to talk about, some bitching you want to do, please bring it up in the chat. And if I know you and can trust you, and you won't porn me out, you can come up and talk about it.
Yeah.
Hi, Missy. That's my bitch right there.
Who?
Missy?
Oh, Missy. Yeah, Missy's a doll baby. I'm trying to get her to come up on panel. Get her to come up on panel, bitch.
That's one of my girlfriends. Steve's jealous. He keeps trying to steal them.
Let's see, sorry, I got a message.
Come up and tell. You're going back and forth with Dallas. My daughter, but I'm working as a travel. Oh God. You know what I dreamed last night? I dreamed that I was back working for a media company in North Carolina. It was a very large media company. I will just say that. And I drove every day, like so much. And, because I had to see, I was sales manager at one office, but I also had to deal with our larger clients. And then I had to go from Burlington to Raleigh back and forth all the time. And I just remember being in the car and you sit in that Raleigh traffic, and oh my God, I just remember what a nightmare it was being. And I remember, and in my dream, I was sitting in the car and somebody smashed my front window with a power iron. And I got out and just beat the shit out of him. I guess it was the cold. It may have been the frustration, may have been a little stress relief. But yeah, and then I woke up. I was like, that felt good. Not even gonna lie. I got a little aggression in my sleep. I was not sad about it either. Why is it saying sign in? What the fuck?
I have no idea.
My computer's doing crazy stuff. It is not cooperating with me on this Saturday morning. But now it's back to Top Chat.
I'm trying not to fall back asleep. Honestly, I am freezing. All I want to do is curl up in bed and go to sleep.
Yeah, RTP traffic is hell. Yes. And guess where my office was? In the RTP. Oh, God. That's a nice center, and I worked with a lot of drug companies, and they're all there, like AstraZeneca and Bayer and all of them. So Pfizer. So it made it easy to get from client to client, but oh God, that traffic every morning. It was a nightmare. That's why I could do my hair and my face on the way to work. No shit, because you just move 3 feet and sit. And I had one of those converters back when they first came out that you could plug in your curling iron to it and plug it into your lighter.
Yeah.
And I could sit there and curl my hair in the rearview mirror. Smoke a cigarette, curl my hair, put my makeup on. I was good to go. Why waste time? But did I hear a ding? Is that somebody at my back door? Ding, ding, ding. Anybody want to come in?
I heard a ding, but I don't know who it was.
Oh, that was me. That was one of my notification things.
Oh my God. You all, have you watched this movie, Red Sparrow?
No, I don't think.
Okay. You have to go. It's on HBO Prime. You have to watch it. Okay. I'm not a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan, but she's incredible in this. And she starts out as a ballerina, and she gets her leg broken, so she has to change jobs. I don't want to do any spoilers, but let me tell you, I made Daniel watch it last night. I was like, you gotta watch this movie. Somebody mentioned it on Twitter, and we watched it last night, and I was like, I told you this was a good one. He's like, this is a great movie. So Red Sparrow, watch it. I'll be like, yes, this is a great movie.
Okay. That was a warning indicator. Something tripped one of my cameras outside, and I looked at a stupid cat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a warning indicator on my phone. I get something trips one of my cameras.
We're gonna have to like make ours more sensitive. Do you know that the damn deer? Daniel drove up in the driveway, walked across the yard, and the deer didn't even move. They're just sitting there eating my hostas.
They're used to it, so they won't. Yeah.
I told him,
Well, that's what I'm to tell Daniel, to get him a box of M80s, and if he sees them out there, pop one out the window, and they'll hightail it.
I said, why didn't you tell me I'd have come out? We would have had deer meat. He was like, well, they just look so peaceful. I said, do you realize they're at my front door eating my 6 foot across hostas? He's like, yeah, but it's fall. And I'm like, yeah, and there's plenty of shit for them to eat in the woods.
Yeah, usually drop one, the rest of them will get the hint.
Exactly. I'm like, I have how many firearms within arm's reach? I was like, let me pop one and they will learn their lesson. And he was like, no, it's all right. It'll come back next year. He's so easygoing. He's easygoing. He doesn't get mad. Oh, but he did get mad the other night. He got mad the other night. I don't even know what. It wasn't at me. I don't think it was at me. But anyway, he got mad, and he has one of those. He's got the iPhone X, 10, whatever, and he's got one of those big plastic heavy duty things, so it's not supposed to break, right? I think it was a game on, and he had his phone in his hand and he slams it down. Okay, we have a heavy mahogany table, coffee table with marble on top. He slams it down with all his might on the top of the table and breaks the front and the back with the thing on it. I just looked at him. I said, did you break it? He looks and he said, I broke the screen. And then he said, oh, I broke the back too. I said, you feel like a dumbass? I'm like chuckling. And I said, did that make you feel better? He said, no, I gotta get it replaced. He's only had it like a year and a half. And I said, yeah, it's gonna cost some money, isn't it? He said, well, the company pays for it. I was like, but you don't do that again. He said, no. But he never y'all know him, he doesn't get mad. But I think somebody did something wrong with that. And he just slammed the phone down. I'm like, yeah, but you don't do that again. Phones are expensive.
Somebody's got a phone call.
Oh. I keep getting these weird phone calls asking for weird people. I'm just gonna quit answering the phone. Never anything fun. Oh, Lord.
Has anybody heard from my wifey?
Who?
Mandy.
Yeah.
No, she's not feeling well.
Still?
Yeah.
She's
having a hard time.
I'm gonna kick her butt all the way to the hospital.
She needs to go. She needs to just go on in, and it's an emergency at this point. This has gone on too far. It's gone on too long. God love her. She needs to get some real help. She needs to just go ahead and have a hysterectomy. Best thing ever happened to me, I'm telling you. I wouldn't go back to where I was for nothing. Oh, Lord. Tell them about your voicemail. You want to come up and tell them yourself?
Voicemail.
Yeah. We talk on the phone a lot, so you're welcome to come up. I'll send you a link. Hang on just a second. Oh Lordy. If I can get to it, and the thing when I go on my when I'm on my laptop and I'm trying to get through my Twitter DMs, sometimes I have a hard time. God, you're way down here. We haven't. We usually text. We don't DM. Shit. Somebody named Paul Simon, fake Paul Simon, tried to start a conversation with me. I've messed with him for about 20 minutes and then blocked him. Oh shit.
What was it saying?
There she is. I'll send you a link. You talk about the voicemail.
She said she has no voice. I have no voice.
Has a voice.
Well, maybe she's feeling sick. Maybe her voice is
Are you
down.
sick?
Allergies are killing every damn body.
It's allergies. See, I thought mine was allergies at first because it hit me so fast, it like a brick. And but it's turned into it's lasted too long, and I'm feeling achy all over. I don't remember all the details of the voicemail, and you're better. You'll tell it better than I will. That's why I want you to do it. Get and you can tell it. Oh,
all right, well, I'm gonna pop down and go find out if we're doing these wing things today or what we're doing.
God be with you.
And I'll talk to you all later.
All right, keep us informed of the progress.
Bye.
Bye. If you click on it, it'll lead you to it. Just follow the instructions. It's real easy. And you can download it on a phone or a iPad or your laptop, either way. It's Zoom. Uni is still going around trying to say that she was my patient. Did y'all see that shit? Yeah, she was never my patient. First of all, she came in attacking me when she came into this community. Why the hell would I have her as a patient? I mean, all people. No, I didn't even like her. She wasn't even a friend. And
Don't they have
then
people in their own state.
I'm like, and then she said I diagnosed her. What the fuck did I diagnose her with?
Diarrhea to the mouth.
Oh, that's about it. And Nick was like, I was like, find one person I've ever diagnosed, treated, taken money from, or anything. And he's like, Uni. I'm like, you better show some proof that I ever did anything other than speak to her on the phone. You better show some paperwork, some money transactions, monetary transactions, some medical records, because I don't do that shit. Never have. Fucking liar. I'll tell you what, he needs to be wiped off the face of the earth. If anybody deserved Ebola, he does. Can't stand him. Nobody can. Nobody wants him in their chats either. I certainly don't. As much as he puts his foot in his mouth, he should have hoof and mouth disease.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. So what are you going to do today, Albert?
Probably take a nap.
That's your big plan for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to find the Flonase. Oh, my God. You hear my voice? Yeah, I don't have a cold at all, y'all. All the trolls. What the hell's my Flonase? I can't breathe. I hate this. See, the Alka-Seltzer makes me sleepy, but the Flonase lets me breathe. This is a gift from the baby Jesus. Like bacon. Oh, and I'll be able to breathe in like a minute.
Did you get both of them?
Yep, both sides. I should be sponsored by that shit. As much as of it as I end up going through between allergies and colds, and then I make Daniel use it. Daniel when could never like do anything. He had to sniff like any of it. And he had a really bad cold, and I was like, I had him in a headlock, and I was like pushing one nostril down and closing his mouth. I mean, literally like a kid. And I was like, now breathe in. I'm terrible. And he finally had to breathe, and I squirted it up his nose. And then I did it to the other side, going, you gotta breathe sometime. He's going, I hate you. I hate you. I'm like, you're gonna love me when you can breathe. And then he was like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I said, why don't you listen to me? And he was like, because I didn't want to do it. I said, you have no choice. You're my husband. He's like, wow, I can breathe. This
But
is
it's so
amazing.
nasty when it goes in the back of your throat. You can
Oh, it
taste
is.
it
It's
all.
terrible. He was like, I'm like, it's okay, honey. You'll get past it. And I said, but you'll be able to breathe and you'll be alive.
What it reminds me of is that one drops that you used to put on like puppy pads or something for them to teach
Yes.
them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nasty. Oh God, it smells horrible. But it was so funny because I literally was on top of him holding him in a headlock. I wish somebody had filmed it. It was better than anything in a movie. But then he's like, oh shit, I can breathe. I'm like, I bet you don't fight me next time. He said, I probably will. It ended up being a little more fun afterwards too. But yeah, he fights me on. I'm like, I'm telling you, if you'll just take the medicine, you will feel better. You know, just listen to me, honey. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying to save you.
Like a kid trying to take castor.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Like when Madeline ever had to take cough syrup or anything, I had to chase her down first. I'm like, I'm tired for this shit. I'm worn out. Just stand still, take it. And he's the same way. And then we end up laughing. And he's like, I know. I should just do it. I love that man. Oh, where's proof? Come on, honey, just hit the yes. Yes to everything. Oh Lord. Yeah, but now he's okay. When he's stuffy, he's like, okay, I'll take the Flonase. When we were at the beach, we lived on it because the crepe myrtle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that stuff like it killed us. It was all blooming and it's very pretty, but we had to take Flonase like and Benadryl and Flonase like every 4 hours, or we would have died. We would have just died.
It helps flush your inner ears too.
Yes, it does. Because I noticed our ears were like running. It was awful. I'm like, why the hell are they playing all that stuff? I mean, it was, we could tell as soon as we got to Shannon's and like we got to Lynchburg, all of a sudden Daniel started, when we sat down to eat at the restaurant, his face started turning red. It's like he got a big whiff of it. His face started turning red and his ears were red. And I'm like, honey, are you okay? His hands were red. And I said, you're having an allergic reaction to something. And Shannon said, yeah, you are. And he's like, I don't feel right. And I gave him some Benadryl because I always have it in my purse. And it wasn't working fast enough. And he's like, I don't feel right. I said, here, take the Flonase, go to the bathroom, do it. And he did. And he came back and we watched as his face went from red back down to white. I've never seen anybody, I mean, other than with an EpiPen, I've never seen anybody have a better reverse reaction to, you know, a reversal to an allergen. It was great.
Right.
So I keep this shit together. But yeah, and Now I can breathe. I'm telling you this. I started using Flonase back when it first came out, and it was prescription, and I was like, "Oh my god, this shit's great." I've always had bad allergies. My dad's got bad allergies.
Yeah, I got an inner ear problem, so that helps out with my
Mm,
balance and stuff.
yeah. Talking about balance, the Humira is starting to give me. I had a little bit of distal neuropathy from the diabetes,
Yeah.
but just it's weird. Just my pinky toe and the outside of my foot and my pinkies, my fingers. But the Humira now it's affecting the bottom of my feet,
Hmm.
and it's really effective like my balance. I can't like I fell a couple weeks ago, and I think I hit every piece of furniture in this room, like the coffee table, the TV stand, the heater. I mean, you name it, the Bowflex, the treadmill. It was like I was going in a circle. I could not catch my balance to save my soul. Knock, knock. Okay. And I've got bruises all up and down my left side. Let me see. There she is. Okay. Do you have your mic? You might want to turn your video off and turn your mic up. I can't hear her. I see you, but your mic is not on. Connie, your mic's not on. Wait a minute. It says more. Okay. Your mic is not on, honey. Do you have headphones in? If you've got headphones in, all right. Now I can hear you. Yeah. I'm going to turn your camera off. Do you want your camera on or off, honey?
Off.
Okay. I'll turn it off. Wait a minute. You have to.
How do I do that?
Just touch it. Wait a minute. I may be able to do it. Stop video.
There.
There. I got it. I got it for you. Hey, honey. How are you?
I'm sick, as you can hear in my voice.
Oh,
We think
God.
I might have
You sound like
pneumonia.
shit, too. Man, we're all having trouble, aren't we?
Well, you know, that trip I took to Michigan didn't do much for me for the weather-wise.
Quit going to Michigan. You know there's nothing in Michigan.
We get sick when we go.
Oh,
Anyways, the reason why my voicemail is set up, like you guys said, you're sick of people calling stupid times and stupid 1-800 numbers. Well, I
yes.
started getting the area code and the first 3 numbers of my phone number
Uh-huh.
calling me with 4 different digits. So I got sick of answering the phone and nobody being there.
Yep.
So I made up a voicemail that says, "Hi, you've reached Connie. I am in my 10th coloring. When I become an adult and decide to crawl out of my tent, I will call you back."
I love it. I love it. I cracked up. When you were saying a voicemail, I was like, are you talking about your voicemail message or voicemail? Some of the voicemails that we've left each other are funny. So I didn't know which one you were talking about. Yeah, that cracked me up. I laughed for 2 hours on that shit.
Yeah, and like if I'm on long distance with my mom, because my mom and I have a broken relationship, but we're mending it.
Yeah.
And so when I'm on the phone with my mom, like if my neighbor will call or the doctor's office will call, I'll just let it go straight to voicemail.
Right.
So my doctor's office went straight to voicemail when my mom and I were getting ready to hang up. So I called back to my doctor's office, and my doctor's nurse was laughing so hard when she got on the phone with me that she couldn't even tell me what the doctor wanted me to do because of the voicemail.
Stewie, how are you? Stewie just came in. Your voicemail message is hilarious. It just cracks me up. I was like, that's brilliant. Hey Stewie, did you see my video? I'm cooking chicken and chicken tenders. So you can cook chicken for your girls now. And they'll be happy and they'll be like, Daddy can cook me chicken. Oh.
I like watching Stewie's videos because I catch up on all the drama.
Yes, and Stewie catches the best parts.
Yes, he does.
Stewie, we're having a bitch fest in here today. We're bitching about anything that's pissed us off all week. You want to come up here and bitch, Stewie? I'll send you a link. Yeah, I've been busy. You listen, Stewie, you follow that video, and as God is my witness, they are going to say, Daddy is the chicken king. We don't want chicken from nowhere else. Daddy makes chicken better than anybody in the world. And for real, because my chicken beats anybody. I will put my chicken up against anybody's. Like I said, it's the real deal.
Okay, I'll put my chicken up against yours.
Try mine, make my recipe, and then make yours the regular way, and try both of them and see which one you like better. That's awesome, Stewie. My laugh is evil, Corey. You know what? You have no room to talk about anything. Do you even have a skill? Corey, what is your skill? Being an asshole? You know, coming on and making 10-second videos that just insult people.
And in her closet and in her bathroom and talking to stuffed animals.
Yeah. What is your Corey? This is a session. I'm gonna ask you, Corey, what is your fucking talent? Talking to a beanie baby and being an asshole? What do you do? What do you do? You make 10-second videos that show that you're a cunt. You really are. You're just a little Minnie Mouse talks like a little stripper and is an asshole to other people who actually might have content. You know what? Uni is better than you because I'll let you in, honey. Uni's better than you. She can at least hold a crowd for an hour or two. You can't make it 20 seconds. So you know what, Corey, you lose. And at least she's not at least the people that you make fun of, they can hold 40 people. You can't get that many views. They get more views than you do. So Corey, why don't you just step back for a minute and evaluate your life? You know, go out, catch some snowflakes on your tongue. You know, I can cook chicken. Why don't you go cook some chicken? Why don't you go do something? Do something constructive. I see all these books on your shelves, but they don't look like they've been read because there's no lines in the back where they've been opened. Am I right or am I right? You know, Stewie has a job. He takes care of his daughters. He, let's see, he makes interesting video clips that people enjoy and watch. He's got how many subs? You know, he is welcome everywhere he goes. We love him. Everybody says, we love you, Stewie. Does anybody ever say, we love you, Corey? No. Everybody on the panel, have you all ever heard anybody say, oh, Corey, we love you. You're so amusing and talented?
Now, I always hear people talk about how crazy it is for somebody to be so obsessed with an washed up, has been old drug addict actor.
Yeah. And how she needs to maybe get a job and get a life and quit taking her anger out on there. Oh, I hate you, Annie. Oh, Annie, you do this. Or Stewie, blah, blah, blah. Or blah, blah, blah to this one or that one. You know what, Corey? Maybe you need to get into therapy. Maybe you need to find something that's constructive to do other than making 10-second videos on the internet and showing what a little troll you are. Okay? Maybe get off the pot. Get off the pot. All right. Because everybody else that's on here, we have lives, we have jobs, we have things we do. This is for fun. You seem to be obsessed. Corey, I'm telling you, this is a friend. Well, no, not really a friend, because I never really liked you in the first place. I tolerated you. I tolerated you, honey. Don't make a little video about how mean Mama Beth was to you today. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I don't watch your shit anyway. I got tired 2 months ago. You don't do anything constructive. You don't add anything to the world. Go find something to do to bring some positivity to your life and to the world around you. Go pick up trash by the highway. That would be better than what you do. Okay, Corey, there is your life lesson for the day. Go do something positive for someone and stay off of YouTube because you just get on everybody's fucking nerves. Hey, Corey,
I didn't even see him in chat. How's it going, Alejandro?
Alejandro. He's so loved that Lady Gaga even wrote a song about him. Alejandro.
Yeah.
Can I get some thumbs up? Because my trolls are all giving me thumbs down.
I thumbed it up.
I told y'all this was a Grump and Groan Saturday. All right. Let's see. What's next? By the way, Stewie, who the hell struck your channel? I missed you. Those are 3 long days that you couldn't upload.
What I can't figure out is how he keeps getting knocked down. I mean, if it's that simple, how's come half the idiots on YouTube aren't being knocked down?
Exactly.
I don't understand that.
People didn't have 3-hour streams where they scream obscenities and insults, but he uploads people's content just to show highlights and actually advertise their channels.
I mean, if it's that easy, shoot, there's at least 60 channels I should be able to knock down today.
For real. Rebecca, are you kidding? You know what? We did so many good things for her, and then she's gonna do that.
She has been strange lately.
Maybe it's time she gets her shut down.
Well,
Did you guys hear about the GoFundMe she put up for a new computer?
Yeah. Why do we owe her a laptop and all this setup and shit when she's spending her money on makeup that most people can't afford? I mean,
and crayons.
And crayons and crap. You enjoyed the break.
She can download that stuff. That's where I color when I have to de-stress from everything.
There's nothing wrong with doing that. I mean, that's cathartic, to draw and to color and to do stuff like that. There are a lot of people that do that. But why does she need a new laptop? I mean, let's face it, she's not a professional MUA. She's got enough makeup that's expiring that she doesn't need to buy anything else. I mean,
exactly.
She gets 2 checks a month. She can buy her own laptop. This is ridiculous. And
these people that sit there and beg. Wait, these people that sit there and beg and beg and beg and beg for money.
Mm-hmm.
I live on Social Security because I had double knee replacements. I'm also bipolar. My body is trying to form a second blood clot, which I go in on Wednesday to find out if I have to be put back on heparin. If that's the case, then I'm having a port put in because I'm not having the same issue I had 6 years ago when I had a blood clot in my arm.
Right.
I'm not going to be a pincushion every 3 days. You can go in and draw out of the port.
But that's the thing. We donated for her to stay a week in a hotel so she could get away from her mother. It was 2 tenths, blah, blah, blah. And I gave freely. I didn't expect any money back, but where's the follow-up? She was supposed to get a part-time job. She was supposed to become more independent. You know, if she could do all these things on a live stream and, you know, use technology, why can't she do data entry? Why can't
Exactly. And
she
you
be a Walmart
know,
greeter?
Mama Beth, how bad my health is
Mhm.
and how bad my daughter's health is.
Yes.
The bad thing is that the place we're living in, we can't afford to move. We have looked into it.
Right.
Our place is falling apart. Our windows leak air in the winter. Our door has a 6-inch crack in it that or gap in it that air comes through in the winter. So we have to put a blanket over it. Our floors have holes coming in them because we can't afford to move.
Right. And you do the best you can. You do.
Exactly. And
You're
the
not out
people
here
that
begging.
sit up here on YouTube and beg every freaking day for money, for this, that, or the other.
Right.
That literally makes me sick. I quit talking in so many chats because of it. Now I just lurk.
Mm-hmm. I know it just makes you sick. And they have a nice house.
Yeah.
They have a very nice house. I mean,
And they have a pool.
nice house and a pool, and yet they're begging for people to pay their taxes and to repair their plumbing and all this. And they have money coming in. They have good money coming in.
Ours is so bad. I go to a food pantry once a week to get stuff. Otherwise, we can't make it.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
No.
It's the way the America's going now. It's going to hell in a handbasket.
You know, and your husband works, and you know he
Yeah,
does.
and here's another thing. My husband works, but where he works, they've been letting people go every 3 days. Again, on Thursday, when we picked him up after my daughter had a dentist appointment, that telling her that she has to have oral surgery to have at least half her teeth pulled out and dentures made because of what's wrong with her. We picked him up and he told us they let another 30 people go.
Oh my God.
How old is she?
My daughter is only 29 years old.
Well, listen, hon, I've been through that similar thing where I was born with a thing where you don't produce the right amount of enamel when I was born. And they had to do the same to my teeth. They said, no matter how well you take care of them, they're going to go bad. So you need to get them pulled.
Yeah, that's what's happening. And it's also, she's on different types of meds that are eating her teeth literally from the inside out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of meds that do that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She's been there. It's been really a rough road.
Yeah, and
That,
now
and if you're on chemo does it
now
too.
they're gonna test her, Mama Beth, for POTS.
Oh.
Mm.
And I have not done my research on that one yet. But she has, and
information.
What was that?
If you need help finding any information, you let me know.
I will. But they even her nurse that she has said that she is starting to show signs of it. So they're gonna start testing her for it. They're not sure yet what tests they're gonna run. I mean, I have all this piled up, and now she's looking at a major shoulder surgery because last year when I had my knee replacement done, she put me in a rocking chair 2 days after surgery and I had a panic attack.
Oh.
And instead of working me through the panic attack, she lifted me out of the chair.
She torn a rotator cuff.
Oh.
And broke her bone in her shoulder.
Oh, gee.
Uh,
Mm.
I
So now
remember.
she's
Mm.
looking at a shoulder surgery. And I just went to the orthopedics Wednesday, and he's told me that because we have the same doctors,
Mhm.
he told me you need carpal tunnel surgery again on your right side,
Oh Lord.
where you broke your wrist. And I'm like, can we put my stuff on hold and deal with Cammy's first? And he's
That's a
like,
mom.
yeah, no problem.
That's a mom. You put your kids first.
That's just like when I go to the doctor on Wednesday of this week, I have to go see my family doctor. He's going to hear my voice. He's going to prescribe cough syrup, probably.
Right.
I'm going to tell him he's going to have to write Tammy a script and send it to her pharmacy. She sounds just like me.
Right.
Mm.
We always take care of our kids first. That's what moms do. You know,
Mm.
I hate to
Exactly.
all this. It seems like ever since I've known you, it's been one thing after another, and but shit happens to some people, one thing after another, and
Mama Beth, you want to hear some good
that's the thing.
news?
When you come on, you lurk and you listen and you participate in some chats, but I've never heard you ask anybody for money. You've never been an e-bagger, and you could. You honestly, I mean, you can show proof of every I've seen. Um, you show proof of everything that is going on. You've never lied about anything. You've never exaggerated. If anything, you've downplayed everything that's happened. And then you
I
have
do.
people that come on and they twist a toe and it's like, oh, I'm dying, or they have yuck mouth and they have, I've got thrush and I'm gonna die from it. You don't die from thrush. And that's something that pisses me off.
And it's just like,
I don't have
I
a
have
job or a home,
thyroid.
but I'm not going to get a job, so I'm just going to mooch off everybody.
Yeah. And I've had thyroid cancer and I'm a survivor. Well, it's come down to this year that they found 3 lumps. If my numbers are not, if my cancer numbers are not where my endocrinologist wants them in December, she's thinking about doing a low dose of radiation.
Well, did she say that you might have Graves?
She doesn't know yet.
Okay, well,
But
if they
because
do that,
now
just
that they
go with
found this 3rd lump in my throat,
it. Mhm.
I cannot have radiation until they find out what this is.
Right. Well, you know what?
So
If you
I
have
could be
Graves,
looking now at a 3rd thyroid surgery. And people that say, and this is what totally pisses me off, when people find out that I've had thyroid cancer, oh, that's the easiest cancer to beat.
there's no easy cancer.
No, motherfucker, I'm looking at all this shit piled up on me. If I have to go for radiation,
Mhm.
I just got a new baby in my home.
Mhm.
I can't come back to my home,
No, you'll have to be in quarantine for at least a week.
if not more.
My mom has Graves' disease, and she did the radioactive iodine treatment. It's basically you just take a pill, and then you have to be quarantined completely for 3 days, and then away from everybody for a week. So it's
And that
really
means
not
I'm
that
gonna
bad.
have
And
to
then
go to a hotel.
steroid. You have to take Synthroid for the rest of your life, which you're already
Oh
on.
yeah, that I do. I take levothyroxine,
Yeah,
150 milligrams every day.
yeah, I take 300 milligrams a day, and I have Hashimoto's, which is different. That means my thyroid is constantly inflamed.
Right.
And it's but it's all the same shit. It's still thyroid, and I have a goiter. But but we deal with this stuff, but we don't talk about it. Like I don't every stream talk about, oh, I have this, and this. So people automatically they forget that I have chronic illness and I have chronic pain. I don't talk about it. because I don't want sympathy. I don't want, the only thing I ever asked for is some understanding. And I'll tell you,
And
it
that's
flew
just
all
like
over
my
me.
daughter and I.
It
We
flew
don't
all over
ask
somebody
for
called me a fucking
sympathy.
hypochondriac. I'm like, bitch, live in my shoes for a day. And then
That's just like my neighbor. She pissed me off this morning. She asked me how I am, and I told her, oh, this, and this is wrong now. And I said, I'm so sick of I said, I told you guys all last year that this was supposed to be my year to run away from doctors after last year, going through so many freaking surgeries.
yeah, you get tired of it. And people are like, oh, you must be looking for something. And I've heard hypochondriac, Munchausen. You know what? I wish I never had to see a damn doctor again or take a pill.
If I didn't have to take any meds, if I didn't have to take a freaking shot twice a day, every med that I take at least 6 meds per day, sometimes twice a day. I quit all opiates. I smoke a bowl in the morning and I smoke a bowl at 3, 4 o'clock. Some days I smoke all day. It depends on my pay.
I don't even do that. I wish I could.
Yeah, and like I told because here was a good example. My husband and I went to Michigan last month for my birthday because he didn't know what to get me. And I've talked about going home to Michigan to show him where I grew up. So we pulled the trigger and we went home. We surprised my dad, which was a very nice thing because growing up, I was 300 pounds. So I was always the huge kid. When I walked in my dad's garage, gave my dad a hug, and he looked at me and said, who the hell are you? It made me feel good.
Oh, you're half the size.
And I looked at him and I patted his stomach and I said, Dad, looks like you packed on a few pounds.
That's so cool, though. I mean, it's really great that you've lost the weight and everything. I hate that you have all these health problems, and I hate to see anybody with health problems. But
And you know what?
You're brave about it.
You know what? I learned how to get rid of my saggy skin after going from 380 pounds to 220. Keep walking.
Yeah, it's exercise. That's the thing. I've gained weight back. Not gonna lie. When I'll see it, there's no point in saying, "Oh, I didn't gain weight back." I fucking did. I admit it. Yeah. Okay.
I said that's a good thing, Mama Beth. The other day, Tammy and I were watching your chicken video.
Yeah.
And she said, it looks like she's gained weight. And I said, no, I think she's bloated.
Well, I am swollen. I go up and down. I can go up and down like 30, 40 pounds in a day and a half. And it's crazy. I am bloated. You can tell my face, like from one video to another.
Yeah.
My face will go up and down, and it's a problem. And it's because it's just pulmonary edema, really, is what it is. And you can tell, and my hands will bloat. Like yesterday, my hands were huge. And but that's part of this. I don't like to bitch about it. The Lasix helps some, but sometimes it doesn't. Thanks, Steve. But I'm not on here to complain.
Exactly.
But
that's like me. I could take my channel and I could do all kinds of bitching, all kinds of begging, and I don't.
Yeah.
That's not me.
And this is the bitching in the kitchen. It's today I got up and I thought, the trolls that are up my ass and following everything I say and do and trying to overanalyze and say, oh, she didn't have a cold on Randy's stream, but then she went on Pirates and she got sleepy. Well, fucking I did. The Alka-Seltzer kicked in. And plus it was late. It was like 1 a.m. I mean, fucking morons. And you know what? I'll start getting sleepy here in a little bit because I did take Alka Seltzer.
And those people saying that are the ones that don't have anything to do but stay up all night and
Am I that
screw
important?
everybody else's life.
I mean, really, am I that important? I mean, where are their children? Their children should be more important than me. Pay attention to your kids.
Exactly.
Pay attention to your mama, your daddy, your spouse, if you even have one. If you have somebody that you love. And if you don't, if you ain't got somebody to love you on the with. But get out of my
It's
ass.
just like in the community where I live,
Mm-hmm.
there are elderly people.
Yeah.
And there are people that are sick. The guy, for example, the guy across the street from me
Uh-huh.
has lung cancer.
Oh gosh.
And we just lost our manager of the trailer court to brain cancer.
Oh no.
These are the people that lived here when I moved in this place 20 years ago.
Oh, that's sad.
So, I mean, and to see my neighbors, like right now, my one neighbor is out trimming his tree
Oh,
and trimming the other guy's tree and mowing his yard for him.
that's so sweet.
And in the winter, he shovels his snow and everything.
See, that's good. That's what people should be doing, you know. I come
And
on.
you know what the good thing is people around here will make food if, like, when Bob died,
Mhm.
they made food and took it to his wife.
Oh, that's
Everybody in the trailer court did, except for me because I was broke.
right. Yep.
So I just made her a card and took it down and put it on her door.
Remember when, and I know that we still do this around here. I don't know if everybody does it. If somebody died, you took food.
They do that in Michigan.
We do that here. It's like I know it's an Appalachian thing. I don't know if it's everywhere else. But like when, so bless you, when you hear of somebody passing away, the first thing you do is you start cooking. And I think
Exactly.
it's essential so
When
families don't have to worry about, because the family's gonna get visitors and they're all gonna eat, and the family is gonna be in grief, so they're not gonna cook. So it's like instinctual. You go and you make something, whether, and if you can't cook, you buy pie or something like that, or get a bucket of KFC, but you go and you cook and you take it to the family so they don't have to worry about fixing anything.
Mhm.
And I remember being little and there just being piles and piles of food on counters and tables and everything. And I'm like, oh my God. But I always thought that was one of the most beautiful traditions that we have.
Mhm.
And it just shows love and caring from the community.
when
And
my aunt's sister died in March. It was March this year of stomach cancer.
I'm so
She said that her mom lives in a trailer.
uh-huh.
She said the whole freaking kitchen was nothing but food.
Yeah, that's the way. Like
Mhm.
at all the funerals that I ever went to, you know, it's like that, and I think it's so cool.
You treat
Because
people
When
the way you want to be
you-
treated. If you're grieving
when
somebody, you don't want to cook. So
right,
yeah.
in
but
the
there were always
area
a couple
of
that you knew not to
Michigan
eat.
where I grew up,
There
in
were
the
always
area of
there was always
Michigan where I
like one
grew
or
up,
two cooks in the community that you knew really couldn't cook, so you kind of
yup,
dish. Like there were some that you knew not to eat their tater salad or their casserole because you never knew what was going to be in it. There
that's
might
just
be a
like
cat
my
in it.
aunt. I won't eat my aunt's cooking.
Yeah,
If she makes something and I go there, I'll say, "Oh, Auntie, I already ate." or I'm not hungry, because she uses water and no seasoning.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, those I had a my bestie, God love her, she'd make potato salad and it was just potatoes and mayonnaise.
how you know
Ew.
something was wrong is when you have something on your plate and you go to give it to the dog and they turn their nose up to it. You
Yeah.
know, no touching.
You know what? You know what? She would bring that. God love her. She would bring that to every homecoming and every wake, everything. And my granny had to. She never wanted her to get her feelings hurt. So Granny would
Mm.
sit that bowl of that god awful stuff, and she would scrape it into the garbage can when nobody was looking, and then put the bowl back on the table like everybody taking some.
You don't hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah.
That's right. But only my granny would have thought to do that.
Mm.
Everybody else had just left it. Well, they did. But Granny made sure that it looked like people had eaten her tater salad.
Oh, I've done stuff like that before at different functions where somebody will bring something, but ain't touching it, and when nobody's looking, I'll get some of it up and I'll throw it out just to make it
Yeah.
look like somebody eats some of it.
Granny
Uh-huh.
has always been, oh, God love her. I need to go visit. She's always been so, so thoughtful and kind.
And then there's always that one person that will make the food that they won't tell their secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my mama's potato salad. That will be
They
the
take
worst
their
thing that'll never
secrets
go on
to
my
the
channel.
grave. Well, I don't know how you guys feel about the paranormal and
Oh yeah, we're all
people that
on
can
our toe. Yep.
talk to the spirits. Well, we can. My daughter and I can. And my daughter said, Mom, I want to make some soup. And I said, Go ahead, be my guest. I don't have to cook, be my guest.
Mm.
Well, she made this soup. I took one bite of it and I looked at her and I said, How the hell did you get my grandma Eva's recipe for this soup when she took it to her freaking grave?
Mhm.
And she goes, Grandma was in me. It was
Mm-hmm.
not me cooking, Mom.
That's cool.
That's the way my grandmother on the Sutton side used to do. People would ask her a recipe. She says, I don't have none. He said, You have to just watch me. I kept pinches of this, pinch it. She says, I never wrote nothing down. I just go by
That's how
instinct.
she was.
Well, that's
She
my
never
mother and her.
wrote anything down.
All right, let me tell you,
Everything
my
pinch this all.
mom can't cook for shit. We've talked about this. Mom can't cook except for deviled eggs, which I have shared that recipe. It's simple, but potato salad.
Yeah.
My mom makes better potato salad, and y'all know how. Yeah, Mom and I don't talk, but she makes better potato salad than anybody else I've ever tasted. And I have had gourmet, whatever,
Excuse me.
all over the world. My mom's potato salad is better than anybody else's. So when I got married, she was getting ready to get married to Daniel. I said, I want your recipe for potato salad. And she told me no. She said, I don't measure, I do it. I said, I said, if you don't give me anything else, I want you to measure for once and give me the recipe. And I mean, and it was a fight, it was a war, but she did it. I have it. I will never share it until I'm old and Madeline will get it. Of course, Madeline can cook now, but I will not be putting that on a video. I will not be putting that in a recipe book because that potato salad, and let me tell you, I did give it to the caterer. I said, you follow this recipe to make the potato salad. So, and we had a buffet style. It was like I didn't want to do plating because different people like different stuff, and I wanted to do it buffet, and we had all the options. Well, my mom got some potato salad, and then she tasted it. She said, "Oh, that tastes just like mine." And the entire bridal party had known what I'd gone through, and they said, "Because it is." And she said, "Really?" I said, "Yes, Mom. I gave the caterer your recipe." And she said, "Did you get it back?" I said, "No, I didn't." She said, "Well, I'm going to get it back." And she made the caterer give her back and swear that she had no more copies. I shit you not. And
Oh my God.
yeah, I have mama's and I make it, and it tastes. It is the best potato salad ever. But nobody's ever getting that recipe but Madeline. And
Have you ever had deviled egg potato salad?
Yes.
hi,
I know
Julie. Yes,
what
there,
that's heard
there
of it
are eggs
once.
in this potato salad.
Mhm.
No, deviled egg, Mama Beth.
It tastes.
Potato salad.
Yeah, it's got a similar flavor, but I can't tell you no more.
Oh, I know
Well,
what you're
my
talking
potato
about.
salad has eggs, pickles,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
onion,
Mm-hmm.
potato,
Mm-hmm.
bacon,
No, we don't put bacon in it.
and then the dressing. I won't tell you what I put in
Oh God, you said
you don't need
bacon.
to put
Steve-O's gonna be pulling up in here.
that.
Let me tell y'all, I am soaking a ham. I've been soaking it for 2 days because we got it at the beach and I put it in the refrigerator and it got a little hard. So I've been soaking it for 2 days. I'm waiting on it to soften up, but it's a honey ham and I ain't wasting it. But I got to trim the outside of it when I feel a little bit better. I woke up this morning and I'm still a little weak and very sore. This weather change has got me, but I'm probably going to take a nap and then I'm going to see if that ham softened up enough, and I'm going to bake that honey ham and put a good old honey glaze on it.
I tell you what's good with that ham is mix it up. I always like making ham salad.
Oh, there's going
Ooh.
to be ham salad. There's going to be sliced
Mm.
ham. I'm going to I will be making green eggs and ham because I find that funny. I will be doing a tutorial on how to make green eggs and ham for your
I
kids.
think that's funny.
It is. Dr. Seuss, when Dr. Seuss book, I read it, I loved it as a kid. And I would do that for Madeline and her friends. Whenever I had ham, I'd say, do you like green eggs and ham? And they would repeat it and we would read the book. And then I would take a little green food coloring and I'd make green eggs and ham. And it was a good way to get them to eat eggs and ham. So I'm going to show what the difference is and how to make good scrambled, sunny side up, poached, over light, over medium, and over well eggs. It's just a tutorial on eggs, but they're green. It's silly, but it'll be fun. And nobody watches my cooking like they do my drama. But
I watch your cooking.
Well, you have to try my chicken because seriously, we ate chicken for 4 meals.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it did not and could have eaten more. But Debbie Dawson, she said, I have tried for 50 years to make good fried chicken. Thank you so much. And because she'd been asking me. And then Stewie was trying to make fried chicken for his girls because his girls won't eat anything but chicken tenders and potatoes. And I said, I'm going to teach you how to make fried chicken.
Well, could you do them all in an air fryer?
No, I
Because
don't.
I don't cook in oil. I use an air fryer.
I use canola oil or peanut oil, and it is fine for you. It will not mess up your cholesterol. They are not trans fats.
How did you know I was worried about my cholesterol?
We all are, honey. I am too. But listen, you use canola oil or peanut oil, and when you take it after you fry it, you take it out and you set it and let it drain.
Okay.
And it's fine. And let me tell you, that chicken is moist. And the batter on the outside is so good, and you can reheat it and eat it for, like I said, we ate 4 meals on what I fixed, and it was only 4 good sized chicken breasts that I had cut in half and fried. Just make sure you have a
I
thermometer.
only like boneless.
It's boneless, yeah.
Boneless, skinless thighs.
No, not bread and butter. You gotta use dill pickle. Dill pickle.
I love bread and butter.
Bread and butter might work. I've never done it that way, but I use dill pickle, honey.
Yeah, I eat dill pickles too. But remember the old sandwich size bread and butters? They were big ground.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah.
But you know what? I use dill pickle. I've never used bread and butter pickle juice, But you know what? Hey, if you like bread and butter pickles, like I say, play with your food. It's your food. You're gonna eat it.
I used to put pickles and a slice of ham, bread and butter pickles, and a slice of ham on a homemade grilled cheese.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
now see, I have never liked bread and butter pickles. My mom loves them. My mom used to make them, but then she made homemade deals, and she'd put a grape leaf at the bottom of the jar, and we had to wait like 3 months for them to be done. But man, we'd open that jar and we would eat pickles like it was nobody's business.
I love grilled cheese on sourdough bread.
Oh
Oh,
Jesus, you're making me
You
hungry.
know what I do for my daughter? Now you guys are gonna really know that I baby my kid. I will make her, like last night, she wanted soup for dinner. So I made um broccoli cheddar soup, and I had a little bit of broccoli in it, and then I thought, no, they need more vegetable.
Yeah.
So I threw a whole nother thing of broccoli in it,
Uh-huh.
and then we ripped up old dinner rolls
Yeah.
that we had, and we poured the soup over it.
Yum.
Oh my gosh. Even my husband's like, this is so filling. I am like full. And I have an eating disorder where I don't eat a lot to begin with. So he said, if you eat your whole bowl of soup, I'll be very proud of you because you haven't ate much this week. And I said, okay. Well, I sat and we were watching Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
and I was eating soup as we were watching Jeff Dunham's new thing, and
Oh yeah, that's
I
so
ate
funny.
the whole bowl.
Good. Oh, my
Mhm.
pink life. Oh, I could cry for you. I've had stuff like that happen, and it just makes me cry.
Drop it in the driveway and bust it. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how the bread and butter pickle juice is gonna taste. I hate that the deal smashed. She said the deal smashed in the driveway.
Mhm.
Oh. We'll try it with the bread
I
and
hate.
butter. It's going to have a different flavor, but the main thing is the brine. It's the salt. You know, that's the salt that softens up the. Hey, Angelo. It's the salt in it that really gets through to the chicken, but
Jello.
it's the salt and the vinegar and the pickle. But
Mama Beth, I'll be right back. Peanut
okay,
needs me.
okay, honey. But hey, Angelo, you got a link in your thing. Well, I am so happy you're trying it. Send me pictures. Send me pictures. And listen, it is so easy once you know the steps. That's the thing with frying chicken. You know, because Debbie and I talked, because she's been after me to do that video. She said after I watched it, I was like, "This is so easy. I've been doing it wrong for 50 years. I'm gonna
Moist. Moist and crinkly.
moist. Let me tell you, that chicken was moist in the middle, and it was so good. It
Mm.
was so good. Oh, I got a new sub. Well, thank you. Hey, fancy face. But you're traveling and shopping all over the state. Buy me something. Buy me something pretty. He got me the prettiest. They got me the prettiest necklace. It's got a lapis lazuli
Mm.
cross on it, and then they got me these crystals. I said, I'm gonna wear these in my bra because they're supposed to be for calm and healing and wisdom. So
Mm.
I'm just
Oh, that's right. You were doing that. You were saying there last night what you're going to be doing today. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
what are you buying?
Shopping around.
What's he gonna buy?
I don't know.
Buy something good. Good. Probably Christmas shopping. That's what I need to be doing. Oh Lord.
I think he said something about hitting some farmers markets and some stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that
farmers
this time of
markets.
year.
I love going to farmers markets.
This time of year too, because crops are starting to pull in. You're gonna get the last batches of a lot of things.
I like going this time of year and getting things like potatoes and putting them in. Like we'll get like a bunch of potatoes and put them where it's cool and dry. Like our utility room is real cool and dry, so I can get a bunch.
I remember grandmother used to having a reseller for that stuff.
Oh, I got a big old thing of honey in there. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm gonna use on that ham.
Mhm.
Beeswax, clothing toys, veggies, Amish goods. Fun. You must be in Pennsylvania or Ohio. That's where the Amish stuff is. And we had the best time in Ohio going through, it was so nice. And we ate at the best restaurant. I love going to some place that has all, you can tell it's all freshly made. It's not like shipped in, frozen, and just heated up.
So we used to do in the summertime with my mom over here at the parts of Ohio where the whole community is nothing but Amish in the
Yeah.
restaurants.
Well, after we met up with y'all, that's what we did. We went and just enjoyed ourselves.
Oh, Angelo's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he's in Lancaster County, I bet.
Okay, I'm back. I had to go get the baby out of the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
That's why I call Pennsylvania. It makes people mad. That's Pennsylvania.
That's the lower west side. Lancaster's beautiful, but we really enjoyed it in Ohio, going all over. It was so relaxing. I tell you what, we were so just mellowed out, and that's what we got to go in a few weeks. We got to get away from here for a while, just chill out. Work's been really Dina's been working a lot of hours, and stress levels have been real high. So it's
Make some meatballs and come
visit.
west.
I've got all the stuff to do it. I run out of meatballs more. I ship a lot of meatballs. Everybody's like, please send me some. So I freeze them. Everybody likes it.
Yeah, go
I want to try them.
Freeze up that ham salad and send it this way.
Steve, are you trying to get me to keep you in groceries?
Does anybody know how? I know the holidays are coming, but does anybody know how to make fudge?
Yeah.
Really good fudge.
Yeah, there's 8 ways to make fudge. Yeah.
I have been craving chocolate fudge.
Well, first of all, get a thermometer. Go on Amazon and buy you a candy thermometer. People don't do that. That's the biggest mistake they make. They do not get a candy thermometer. And you have to have a candy thermometer or cooking thermometer. If you're going to make meat.
I have a candy thermometer from 1979.
Oh, Lord. Go buy you a digital one off of Amazon. They're like $10. Free shipping.
It was my grandma's candy thermometer.
Oh. You just bought orange creamsicle fudge. Yum. I have an aunt. She always
orange creamsicle.
She'd make peanut butter fudge, and she'd make a big old batch for my dad, and we'd steal it.
That's Angelo. Angelo knows I like pops.
Does it taste like a creamsicle?
Yeah. If he bought the kind that I used to get, yeah. The Amish ladies always make the best fudge.
Always remember the sherbet pops, the push pops.
Oh man, those are good.
We
used to get those at school.
That's what I miss in the area that we're in is the Amish.
Yeah.
They're all around here. I mean, you got to go out and over the high end places to look for them, but they got some stores over here they open up during the holidays.
Yeah.
We don't even have them. The closest Amish we have is 2 hours away up by my husband's parents' house.
What they do,
we haven't been up there since Easter.
They got a store down here that what they do is they bought it, and what they do, the summertime they'll sell furniture and food out of it. Yeah. In the wintertime before the holidays, homemade toys, furniture for Christmas and
read the chat,
holidays. Yes, you know it, brother. You know it, brother.
Oh my God, they come to like different festivals and fairs and things like that. And this one group, they're Mennonites, they're not Amish. They make homemade donuts, and literally, My dad loves donuts. Okay, my dad has a thing for donuts, and he will buy a donut, and they put it in a little napkin, and he has a cup of coffee, and then he gets back in line, and he eats it in line, and then by the time he's done with it, by the time he's up in front, he buys another one, and then he gets back in line and eats it in line, and literally he will do that for hours. My dad doesn't anyway. He doesn't give a shit, and my mom can always knows where to find him. He's in the donut line.
I always liked going as younger, going up to Amish country. See them pretty girls over. I'd be like, "You wanting to leave? You want to check out the real life?" No, I'm just teasing.
See, and where I grew up in Michigan, my grandmother used to purchase like half a pig or cow from them.
Yeah.
And she would also buy like the eggs and the butter and the bakery. And that's what I grew up with. And when we were in Michigan, I seen where it was. And I wanted to stop, but I drove past too fast.
We always in our family where we raise beef and everything. We, different relatives will like if you have to have like several children, like 2 or 3 kids, to really need half a beef and a half a hog. So
Exactly.
like Daniel and I'd be like getting a quarter, so
Well, that's just like we don't eat beef
really.
really because beef is the worst you can eat when you have high cholesterol.
Yeah, you have to trim it well, and we trim it well, and we do the wet age, so it's and how you cook it has a lot to do with it too.
But I was raised on it, so of course I'm gonna eat it once in a while.
Yeah.
So for my birthday, we went to dinner and I ordered lobster and steak.
Yum.
It was the first thing I ate was my steak, and my husband's like, "Is it good?" I'm like, "Don't talk to me."
Just don't talk to me. Let me chew. Yeah. I always say, we eat very lean. Like I trim fat, and it's a lot in the way
I
you
eat a lot of chicken, turkey, and once in a while pork. But it's just mainly turkey and chicken.
It's hunting season here, so my brother's freezer's full now. So
I wish somebody bring me some deer meat.
that's what my brother does. He just busted one a while back and got a freezer full.
Yeah, I could have gotten some in my front yard if somebody thought fast enough.
Come drive up and down the road I live on. There's 5 of them laying along the road.
I know. Well, we had about 6 in my front yard. My husband had thought, eat my damn horses.
He didn't want to be. He knew he'd be the one having to drag it off and
deal
with it.
He's not gonna butcher nothing. I didn't want to have to field strip it.
Yeah.
And I was not in the mood anyway. I don't feel good. I was like, really, you couldn't kill it? He was like, no.
I got places you can take him in and have them do it for you.
I had to call somebody. My pink life, let me know if the bread and butter juice, how it turns out. Because if it turns out well, then I can add that to it. I've never done it, and I'm just thinking about her using the bread and butter pickle juice. And if it works, then it works. But if it's a little off, then we'll know. So she can be the guinea pig on that. But I hope it turns out well. I really do. I really, really do. And anybody who makes my chicken, you better send me pictures. I'm tickled to death. I love when people try my recipes. I really do.
The only time I take pictures of my food is when I go out to eat.
I take pictures when I make it. I think it's fun.
I told Beth the other day I was going to send her some before and after pictures. She's not going to like them.
Well, for years, I used to cook Pakistani food,
Oh,
which when you guys the other night were talking about goats,
yeah. I'll eat a goat.
I'll eat a freaking goat.
Goat curry. You need to make some goat curry and take some pictures. Share a
Oh,
recipe.
I can do that.
Share the recipe
I have the recipe.
and how you send it.
And it was really funny because let me tell you a couple of stories about their food. My ex-husband wanted me to make rice with spice in it and peas to
What?
go along with the chicken and the curry.
Uh-huh.
And I said, okay. And this guy that used to come in where I used to work would flirt with me all the time. And he knew I was married. And he knew I was married to a Pakistani guy. So he always would give me habaneros out of his garden.
Uh-huh.
And it was really funny because he gave me the habaneros and I went home, washed them, and I put them in the pepper where I kept all my peppers at
Uh-huh.
on the counter. And my daughter said, Mom, I want a pepper. And I said, give Mom a minute. I have to wash my hands because I just washed the habaneros. Oh, them icky peppers. And she started throwing them in the curry.
Oh.
Well, I didn't count how many she threw in.
Oh
And I
no.
didn't tell her to stop. When I put the curry, because I would make it extra smooth, so I would put it through the blender.
Uh-huh.
When I put it through the blender is when I usually test it to see if it needs a little more salt or anything.
Uh-huh.
I put a little bit on the tip of a spoon and put it on the tip of my tongue. And I thought somebody took a lighter and literally
Oh
pulled
shit.
my tongue out and burned it.
Oh my God.
But
See, my
I
husband
told
would love that.
Tammy, now wait, it gets better. I told Tammy that night we're going out to eat.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, okay, Mama. So she goes to get ready to go out to eat. He comes home and I said, I'm going to take Tammy and go out to eat with her, and you and your friends can sit here and eat. And he said, okay. And this was towards the end of our marriage.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry,
Bless you.
my new baby's climbing the door casing and I had to laugh. Tammy and I went out to eat. We come home. Dishes are done. Food's put away. I said, was everything good? He looked at me and he goes, I don't know what you did, but next time, could you do it a little better?
What?
And I looked at him and I said, what do you mean? And he goes, it needed a little bit more heat.
What?
I said, after my kid threw 20 habaneros in? Yeah,
Oh my God.
the hotter, the better. I also fed him dog food.
Oh my God. You hated him. Well,
He argued with me and then he wanted beef stew,
mm-hmm.
American beef stew. And I said, okay. He goes, my friends and I will be here at 7 o'clock for dinner. I said, okay. I was pissed. My blood was boiling. I turned around and went to the grocery store and bought 7 cans of Alpo, a bag of peas, and carrots, and the stuff you put in stew.
Yeah.
And bought a bag of frozen that. threw it all in a pan and had it ready for him.
Bet he loved it.
They sure did. They literally took the bread and like cleaned the gravy part out of the
Oh, right.
can.
Horse is good. Yeah. Oh well. At least you didn't kill him.
I tried.
Let's not go into that. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh my lord. Oh, well, my husband's gonna be home here in a little bit. I got a message. Oh,
Oh, how nice.
yeah. I'm getting sleepy. From the Alka-Seltzer cold and sinus. It's kicking in.
You sound like it.
I am. I'm getting tired.
Allegedly, no, you sound like you're drunk.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'm such a big druggie and drunk and oh my God.
Did I tell you about the new baby I got?
No.
Well, you know, I'm a big cat
You're a
person.
cat lady. I know. Crazy cat lady.
So my neighbor allegedly said she got this kitten from a rescue and that I had to get it fixed. I did my research, found out that if it came from a rescue, she wouldn't have it yet because they wait till they're of age to get fixed to give them
Right.
away. So she came from outside. But anyways, she couldn't handle her anymore and asked if I wanted her. And my daughter and I said yes.
Of course.
And she's our new baby in the house. And we spoil her.
What'd you name her?
Bella Bug.
Bella
Buggy for short.
Aw. She's cute.
She is. I'll have to
Little
send a
Pimper's name,
picture.
Oh, I gotta change the description. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm just chatting. Oh Lord. Well, who's having what for lunch? Anything good?
Coffee.
Uh,
I don't know.
Coffee. My anxiety's been bad.
I've been down. I go down and look in the refrigerator and see what pops out. So it looks good.
You know, with this stupid cold, my nose is draining backwards down my throat, which is going into my stomach.
Gross. It makes you
Which
want to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. Well, I love you all. You know that.
Yep.
I love you too.
Catch everybody later.
And
Nice chatting with you, Steve.
You too, hon.
and
Yeah.
I hope everybody has
Seeing
a
everybody in chat.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a nap and wait for my husband to come home and figure out what we're gonna eat and probably do nothing because I don't feel good.
Here you.
I don't blame you. I'm gonna lay on the bed 90% of today. I
agree.
Cold is kicking my butt.
That's the way I feel about today. It's just one of those lazy days.
It's cold and my bones ache. All right. Well, I will talk to you all later. Love
all right.
you, Grace.
Catch everybody later.
Everybody in the chats.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.